I actually watched the first Hunger Games last night for the very first time. And it wasn't because the second one was coming out today. It's because my wife, Jennifer Lawrence, she told me to. That's just love. What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Hunger Games: Catching Fire. How does one catch fire? And of course, Hunger Games stars Jennifer Lawrence, Liam Hemsworth, Josh Hutcherson, Woody Harrelson, Donald Sutherland, Jenna Malone. Lenny Kravitz, Stanley Tucci, and it's directed by Francis Lawrence. Hey, how about that? Same name, that's just dumb. And this time around, we see what's happening with Katniss and Peeta. They just won the Hunger Games, so now the 75th annual Hunger Games are coming up, and everything seems okay because they're back with their families. They now have money. Everything seems a little better. They have to go on tour to all the different districts, and pretty much everybody's looking at Katniss as hope, for like a revolution. But of course, when there's hope, there is evil, and that evil is Donald Sutherland or the Capitol, and they hate what's going on with Katniss and how she's going around and just like thinking like people are like giving hope and doing this whole like whistling thing with 3 fingers. Yeah, you'll get your ass beat if you do that. So he says she must be stopped because they want to instill fear into the public. They don't want to have hope. What? Hope? That's not good for these evil pieces of shit. How come this sounds very familiar? So then they change up the rule book and go, hey, guess what? People who've won previous Hunger Games, you guys have to all come back and play a new round in the Hunger Games. Fight to the death. Good luck. So now Katniss and Peeta are now back into the Hunger Games trying to survive, but the only thing is, it's a little different this time because now you're competing with like the people who won. So this is like the ultimate Hunger Games. But see, the thing is, they've been through it, they know how to survive, and well, alliances will start because it's like, hey, we know what's going on. We hate these evil pieces of shit that are making us do this, so let's all get together. It's awesome that I watched for the first time the first Hunger Games last night because it's like I watched one giant movie, and I will say the second half is better than the first half. Yes, I truly think Catching Fire is better than the first Hunger Games. Not saying the first Hunger Games is bad. It was great. My review of it's just totally parallel to where we're heading in humanity. You got this evil government that just wants to instill fear into people and keep them all poor while they stay rich, and then all of a sudden they create these Olympic games where people are getting killed and they're all just like, ha-ha! But the first one was mainly about the games. It was about the games, like about Jennifer Lawrence surviving, and of course Peeta, or Josh Hutcherson's character. They're just trying to survive, and of course they did. So now you really see the evil behind this Capitol, and it's of course Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland didn't really have like a huge part in the first movie. He has a little bigger part in this movie. And this time around we got Philip Seymour Hoffman, who's actually helping him. He's like the game expert guy, the guy in the first one with the weird beard, and he was trying controlling things, and like the programmers were creating like dogs or whatnot to send out. Well, he's that guy now. He's now controlling things, and this new like arena they're in is pretty fucked up. A lot of people say that the second book is a lot darker and grittier, and that really translates in the movie. Like this, it's not so much that it's like, oh my god, this is so fucked up. It's just there's some shit that happens in this movie. You already think they're in such a horrific location because now they're in like a tropic, like a jungle type, so they're like hot as hell, dehydrated, and then just some really shitty things happen. And I will thank the director Francis on this one. Thank you for, putting the camera on a tripod or something where, no shaky cam. The first one had a lot of shaky cam going on. This one, smooth. And it was just shot better. The special effects look good. The action was great. The acting was good. Jennifer Lawrence, man. there's a reason why she won an Academy Award. The girl is gorgeous, first off. And her acting performance in this is just fantastic. And so is Josh Hutcherson. I actually think he did it better in this one because in the first one you didn't really know who he was. He was kind of like a little chicken, a little bit, because he got hurt right away and she had to help him out. This time he really steps up to the plate and he's just like, Donald Sutherland plays a good evil freaking madman, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is excellent in his. Woody Harrelson, they all do great. Stanley Tucci, I love that guy. There's not a role Stanley Tucci has played where I have not liked him. He always plays a good role. And really, this is all about the Capitol and all the evil that's behind the Capitol, because the Hunger Games don't begin until like an hour into the movie. So you're really getting a lot of what's going on, and you're seeing, like, I mean, there's so many parallels with this movie to life. You know, you're seeing like a police states, and you know, you're seeing these trucks going through these towns with these armed, well, I guess, soldiers harassing people, kicking down their doors, pouring out their goods, looking through stuff, and then, you know, if you fight back, you're gonna get whipped. And I mean, it's kind of where we're headed almost in nowadays. It's a scary thought, I know, but you know, you can draw some parallels. But see, that's what I liked about this movie. Like, I didn't care that the Hunger Games didn't start like an hour within the movie. You're still wrapped up on what is going on with this evil corporation. And you know, obviously a revolution needs to start, and it all starts with Katniss, because obviously, you know, she's instilling hope within the people. So yes, guys, if you like the first one, I guarantee you'll like the second one. You'll probably like it better because, like I said, it's just a better movie. Probably a bigger budget, I would imagine so, because the first one, they probably said, okay, you get this much right now because we don't know how good it's gonna be. But now that one was fucking highly successful, they probably said, here, take it all. Take it! And I can't wait to see the third one. Well, they're gonna divide it into two parts because that's what they do. There's also a love triangle within the movie, obviously, with Liam Hemsworth, Jennifer Lawrence, and Josh Hutcherson. We already knew that. That was established in the first one. You get more of it in this one, but they don't dwell on it that much, which is what I love. Unlike some movies, it was more about the story. The whole love triangle thing, that was there when it needed to be there, but when it didn't need to be there, it wasn't there. Thank God. So yes, Film Junkie highly approved. Go see it. And it's 2.5 hours long, and I thought it was short, man. And they lead right into the next one beautifully. Beautifully. I thought it was gonna keep going. I was like, oh wait, they're gonna end it. So yeah, I mean, you knew that was coming because there's a whole other book. So yes, if you're a fan of the books, you're a fan of the first movie, you'll love this one. Go see it, and if you have seen it, let me know what you thought of it down below in the balls area. Well, alright guys, hit that like, thumbs up button if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my Android Spin channel if you see what happens when I shoot both videos. I already shot a Mandroid, and here I am saying Android Spin channel. Yeah! Well, you can subscribe to that channel too, hopefully you have. But yeah, subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Well, I'm David, the Film Junkie, and this has been a film review of Hunger Games: Catching Fire. I'm hungry. Some of that Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, I won't say that.